How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, it's
Mm.
nice. It's a happy Friday. It's a good Friday.
Yes, happy Friday.
Did you have a good holiday
um,
yesterday? Did you go
Yesterday?
anywhere? Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday was holiday in Korea, but
Yeah, Chechonjol.
yeah, it is like, but I just studied yesterday. I had a group meeting with my study member,
Uh-huh.
and we just studied together yesterday.
Okay, awesome.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
So what are you studying these days, Sunny?
I'm studying English, of course. Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
You
Yes.
study English in a group
Yes.
with other Korean students?
Yes. With
Oh, that's
other Korean
cool.
students.
At your university or just in your neighborhood or at church or school or
They are my neighborhood,
uh-huh.
and we met each other in the academic.
Uh-huh.
And we decided to make a group meeting yeah, for speaking in English.
Ah. You met where did you meet?
In academic, like
Oh, okay.
mm-mm,
In you mean at school or in an academy?
in an academic, not school.
Oh, academy?
Mm-mm,
Academy?
mm-mm.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you said academic. Academic.
Academic.
Oh, you said academy?
Mm-mm. Which
Oh, okay,
one is
okay.
differences?
Academic is is an adjective. So you
Yeah,
said
yeah.
academic. Academy is a noun.
So I have to say academy.
No, you have to say academy.
Academic.
Me.
Academy.
Yeah. So it
Academy.
ends in Y.
Mm-mm.
Academy. So it's like me. Sounds like me.
Okay,
Ac-
academy.
Yeah. Academic. The
It's
ending is
adjective.
that's an adjective. So like
City.
my academic
Mm-mm.
achievement
Mm-mm.
is good,
Mm-mm.
right? So that's
Yes.
an adjective. It describes your achievement. My
Mm-hmm.
academic performance
Yes,
this
okay,
year
I got it.
was good. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Very good. So that's
Mm-hmm.
cool. How many people are in your group?
In my group, there are five, five, five team members, including me.
Okay, that's nice. That's comfortable. Not too many people.
Yes, it is very comfortable.
Yeah. So, did you choose one of the articles to talk about today for
Mm-hmm.
the?
Yes, I
All
choose.
right, cool. Which one did you pick?
India bans e-cigarettes.
All right. Do you like
Mm.
smoking?
I don't like smoking.
It's terrible, right?
Mm-mm. How about you?
No, I don't smoke. I smoked
Mm-mm.
before for a
Mm-mm.
little while, but not
Mm-mm.
very long.
How
But
long did you smoke?
I smoked for a bit when I was like from about 17 to
Mm.
25.
Oh, really? But like for 8 years?
No, not very much, like maybe one or two cigarettes a day.
Okay. But
Not very many.
as far
Usually
as
like,
mhm.
uh-huh.
As far as I know, like smoking in 17 years old is prohibited. Is it right?
Yes, that's right.
So how did you get your cigarette at the time?
Uh, some places,
Mm-mm.
if you look older,
Mm-mm.
they don't
Mm.
ask for your ID. So
Oh.
they might ask for your ID, but if they don't,
Mm-mm.
then it's no big deal.
Mm.
Um, if some place,
Mm-mm.
most places usually ask for the ID if you look
Yes.
too young.
Mm-mm.
So I don't know, 17 almost looks like 18.
Mm-mm.
And if you're if you look older,
Mm-mm.
they don't really ask.
Mm.
Besides, I worked at a gas station.
Oh.
So we sold cigarettes.
Mm. Oh, really?
But yeah, but I smoked at 17 because my friend smoked, so I just asked him for a cigarette.
Mm-mm.
I didn't really buy my own.
Also, some of the
I
students
I didn't
also.
really
Uh-huh.
I didn't really smoke regularly until about age 20. I think I was about 23, 22 or 23, and I
Mm-hmm.
smoked until like I was 25,
Mm-hmm.
and then I stopped.
That's.
But only like one or two cigarettes a day, so it
Ah,
wasn't a lot.
yes.
It wasn't a lot.
Yeah,
And
it
then
wasn't a lot. I
it
think
wasn't
that
a lot.
quit smoking is very difficult for the
Mhm.
smoker, but I think that
Yeah.
you are not addicted to the smoking,
Right.
so that's why you can't quit.
And then after I broke up with my girlfriend in 2013, I
Yes.
started smoking again, but
Ah.
only until 2000. I only smoked from 2013
Mm-mm.
until 2018.
Yeah, I think the older men do. Like when they broke up with the girlfriend, they started to smoke again.
So I smoked from 2013,
Mhm.
you know, until 2018. And then
Mhm.
I quit again.
Yes.
But I only smoked about maybe 6 cigarettes a day.
Uh-huh, 6 cigarettes a day.
Yeah,
For in the case of my older brother, he smoked like one, how to say that, one pack
one
of the,
pack.
yeah, one pack of
Pack.
cigarettes. Mhm.
Yeah, that's very addicting.
Yeah,
That's too much.
I also think so that. Mhm.
Yeah. So, what do you think about their ban? Is that gonna
Band.
hurt? Is that gonna hurt their economy?
Ah, yes, I believe so. Because like some of the companies already make a contract or yeah, make a contract
Uh huh.
to mm, to sell the e-cigarettes in India. But
Hmm.
however, they have to remove the contract or destroy the
Right.
contract. So I think that for that company, it would be very um, not good. They are going to lose a lot of the money because of this
Mm.
business.
Right.
Mhm.
It's not good.
Mhm.
Uh, do you think it's a good thing, or
No.
are there? Is it good or bad?
I think the banning e-cigarettes is not good for like smokers and also the
Hmm.
economic the company, because I think that like some of the people who want to quit smoking, they like for them e-cigarettes would be the first step to quit smoking, but
Maybe.
probably, but I think that mm, if if that country bans the e-cigarettes, then I think that the smoker quit smoking.
Right. Okay. Good. Good. So that's a good way to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
I take the same view. Maybe
Mm-mm.
there's still nicotine
Mm-mm.
in the vaping in the e-cigarette,
Mm-mm.
but so the addictive content isn't gone,
Mm-mm.
uh, and the the chemical that they use in the liquid that
Mm-mm.
they vape,
Mm-mm.
the vapor that they inhale,
Mm-mm.
can cause a condition called popcorn lung. That's uh, uh, actually almost more dangerous than
Mm-mm.
just regular cigarette smoke.
Mm-mm.
Some people died in the United States recently.
Ah, because of the cigarette,
No, because of the vape.
e-cigarette, a vape.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But I think that compared to the cigarette, the vape just only the a few percent of the nicotine.
No, you can buy some with low nicotine or
Mm-mm.
medium or
Ah,
high or
medium
higher
or
or
higher.
yeah,
Oh,
you can
really?
get very high amount or very low amount.
Mm, I didn't know that.
So
Mm-hmm.
you can choose the percentage
Oh.
of nicotine. So
Mm.
do you want 5%,
Mm.
2%?
Mm.
So you can choose your solution to put
Mm-hmm.
in your machine.
Oh. Okay.
So the popcorn lung killed some people who were only 16 and 17.
Years old?
Yeah, and some other
Oh.
people who were 32 and 35,
Oh.
they died from popcorn lung. You can
Popcorn
research
lung.
that. Popcorn
Oh.
lung.
Popcorn lung.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Mm.
So cigarettes are dangerous, but
Mm-mm.
vaping may be more dangerous.
Yeah, because they will think that the vape is not that harmful for their condition compared to the
Right,
cigarette. So they can do a lot of times, like more times than doing the cigarette.
exactly.
Mm.
And it it's very appealing to young people because
Yes.
the vape formula
Mm-mm.
it it has many different flavors.
Yeah, yes, it is right. Like the strawberry and orange and
Yeah,
chocolate. Mm-hmm.
cotton candy
Cotton
and
candy.
apple
Mm-mm-mm.
pie flavor, and
Yes.
many different flavors like salted caramel flavor.
Yes, and also for the teenagers, they cannot notice that whether this is not good for their health or not. They just do. Mm-hmm.
Right, right. And it looks cool. It's like a machine, you know. It
Yeah,
looks like
looks
it's
like
like a
very
cool
cool.
machine, and you're like,
Yes.
yeah, cool, cool.
Mm.
You want to try it? It's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yes.
so they take it apart, they clean it, they put
Mm.
new
Mm.
parts in it, and
Yeah,
put it back
yes.
together.
Mm.
They feel like they're doing something, like they're a mechanic or something,
Yes.
you know.
It looks like
So
very cool.
yeah, it looks like a lightsaber from Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah, yes.
so
Mm-hmm.
so the companies, the thing though that I don't like about it is like the same reason they tried to make alcohol illegal in the United States. It was illegal for 13 years.
Oh, legal for 13 years or illegal?
Illegal.
Illegal for 13 years old.
Right.
Yes.
So that time was called
Mm-mm.
prohibition.
Prohibition.
Yeah.
Like the banning the alcohol to 13 years old?
No, banning alcohol for everyone.
For everyone.
So the
During the,
pro
uh-huh,
during the
13,
what?
13 years.
Yes.
Oh, really?
So yeah, really, it's part of our history.
Mm,
Prohibition.
in where? In US?
Yeah, all of the
Oh,
United States.
oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm. But
So
now you can buy anywhere.
yes.
Mm.
So this happened from 1920
Mm-hmm.
to 1933.
Oh, for settings. Mm-hmm. But it is quite the long history. like
Right.
like almost 100 years ago.
Exactly. So the problem with it was
Uh-uh.
that the criminals
Mm-mm.
made lots of alcohol
Mm-mm.
and they sold alcohol and almost everybody
Mm-mm.
still drank but secretly.
Oh, secretly. Actually,
Right.
I also have a live in Sweden, and I heard about their history as well, like the alcohol history. Like
Mhm.
in a few years ago, they can also they cannot see they cannot see the beers or the any alcohol in the store,
Right.
because if you want to buy the alcohol, you have to go like special place to
Mhm.
sell the alcohol, and
Right.
then you also cannot see all the bottles or the alcohols, because
Right.
if you see the alcohols, you want to buy more and more.
Right.
So they had to say some beers that they want to buy,
Uh-huh.
and also the number, how many beers they want to get.
Right.
Yeah, so at the time I was very interesting.
Yeah, so they have to know in advance what they want and then
Mm-mm. In advance, yeah, what they want.
right. So that makes it difficult because then you can't rely on marketing or
Mm-mm.
advertising
Mm-mm.
very much. So, yeah, the reason it's so bad though is because it caused a lot of crime because people
Yes. Mm-mm.
the police would try to stop people from drinking, but the
Mm-mm.
criminals
Mm-mm.
would kill the police.
Oh, really? Because
It
of
was
they are
like,
drunk?
yeah, because they wanted to protect their business, but their business was illegal.
Mm.
So it's just like drugs right now.
Mm-mm.
We spend a lot of money on police to catch drug dealers and drug
Mm.
smugglers and drug
Mm.
users, but
Mm.
it's kind of a waste of time and money because
Mm-mm.
these people are addicted to the drugs and they
Ah.
will not stop because
Mm.
their body needs it.
Yes, I heard that.
So
Mm-hmm.
places that were successful in stopping the when you have illegal drugs like
Mm-mm.
alcohol or
Mm-mm.
other drugs,
Mm.
it creates a lot of criminals.
Mm.
Nobody nobody is hurting anybody else necessarily. They're just hurting themselves, right?
Ah,
So there's
yes.
no victim. There's really no victim. The victim is the person doing it to
Who?
themselves, but they
Ah.
chose to do it. So they won't stop because they're addicted. So countries
Mm-mm.
that made it legal,
Oh,
like
really?
there's some countries like
Ah, yeah, I heard
Holland
that.
and also
Mm-mm.
Portugal.
Portugal?
Portugal, yeah, Portugal made it legal. So if you were,
Oh,
if
really?
also Switzerland made it legal.
Mm.
As soon as they made it legal,
Mm-mm.
there was a lot of prostitution because a lot of men and women who were addicted would
Mm-mm.
sell their bodies to get money to buy drugs.
Oh,
So
okay.
once they made it legal and the
Mm.
government would give you free, clean drugs and they would make you do it at the government location, but it was free. So
Mm.
people stopped, prostitution disappeared, nobody was robbing
Mm-mm.
or stealing from houses
Mm-mm.
because they didn't need to steal money to buy drugs. They could get it for free.
Mm.
And then they could get a job.
Mm-mm.
And once their life got better,
Mm-mm.
many of the people didn't want to use drugs anymore. So they went
Ah.
into a rehabilitation program paid for by the government and they finally stopped.
Oh, so
So,
it is illegal now?
no, it's legal.
It is still legal.
It's still
Mm.
legal, but if you don't want to stop, you can get your drugs for free and you can get a job and you can work and you can but once you're a lot of people do drugs because their lives are terrible.
Mm, yes.
They have terrible lives and they
Mm-mm.
want to escape from the
Mm-mm.
feeling of their terrible life. So
Mm.
once their lives get better,
Mm-mm.
even though they're still using drugs legally and the
Mm.
government's giving it to them for free,
Mm-mm.
they think, oh wow, my life is really good now. Maybe I can quit and then I'll go to a rehab and
Oh.
I'll stop. I'll figure out how to stop. And other people will help me. Doctors will help me. Counselors will help
Mm.
me. And I can quit. So uh, eventually, most of the people
Mm-hmm.
uh, ask to quit on their own, but they're not
Mm.
forced to quit. Like addiction, people who have an addiction, if they're
Mm.
forced to quit, they still think about it. They don't know how to stop. So even if if they're eventually allowed to be free again
Mm.
from jail, they'll just do it again.
Okay, I didn't know that. It is very, I think the good system or good effect to them to
Yeah.
like the person who are very addicted to the drug. Because
Yeah.
I also have experience to go Portugal, and
Mhm.
in the street there are some people who try to selling the drug. Yeah,
In
they ask
Portugal.
me. Yeah, in Portugal, they also ask
Uh.
me, "Do you want to buy the drug?" So it was kind of the culture shock for me. Because in Korea, no one do this, and like the selling drug or like having drug is also illegal things.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
In Korea.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, in Portugal, there's probably still some illegal drugs,
Mm-mm.
but the government made it legal. So if you want, you can do any kind of drug. They will give it to you for free.
Oh, really? It's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. They will also help you find a place to live if you're homeless. They will help you find a job.
Oh, okay. Then I think that if my life is very hard and difficult, then I I pretended to want the drug. That way I can
Mhm.
get a job and I can get a the place where I can live.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll help you with that stuff anyway.
Oh, they're so
Yeah.
good. Good
But
system. Mm.
drug addicts have a hard time getting a job because they get arrested for doing drugs and then they
Mm.
have a criminal record. Once they have a criminal record, nobody wants to hire them.
Ah, yes.
So it gets worse and worse and worse. So the
Mm.
government says, okay,
Mm.
we won't arrest you. You
Uh-uh.
won't have a criminal record.
Uh-uh.
We will let you come here every day and get your drugs and use your drugs, and
Mm.
then so you don't have withdrawal symptoms. And then
Mm.
if you want to work,
Mm.
we can help you get a job. And most of
Mm.
the people do really well at their jobs,
Mm.
but they can't stop using the drugs. Then, but after some time,
Mm.
saving money, maybe they fall in love, they want to have a family, then
Yes.
they decide, wow, I should quit doing drugs so I'm not a bad influence on my children.
Mm.
And they
I think
do,
that
they quit.
yeah, I think that it is one of their country's warfare.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't
But
know that
in
the
my
Portugal also have a the high level of the welfare.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
in my country, we spend
Mm-mm.
billions and billions of dollars on police,
Mm-mm.
breaking into people's houses,
Ah, yeah,
arresting
yes.
them,
I saw
confiscating
it
confiscating their
through
drugs,
the
their money.
movie.
We
Mm-mm.
put the people in jail, we give them a
Mm.
criminal record.
Mm.
Their children have to go to
Mm.
some orphanage or foster
Ah,
home,
I
foster
think
family.
yeah, I think
So
that in
it's very destructive, you know.
yeah, I think that in US, like some of the city is allowed to get the drug, so
Mhm.
that's why all the people can get a drug very easily.
Mhm.
But however, in Korea, like drug is totally illegal. So that so for people, they can get a drug. They cannot get a drug in easily. So it is not that big issue in
mhm.
Korea.
Mhm.
But I also saw a lot of the movie in US. Like the police try to catch some people who are addicted to drug, or some
Uh-huh.
place which put a lot of the drugs with the
Right. Right.
bubbling, like the game with the game.
The game.
Yep. How to say that? Mm, like the game, like by doing the game, they try to do drug.
Oh, really? Oh.
Like how to say that? But this is very popular in Macau.
Uh-huh. Ah, okay.
Like like the machine, we can use the machine or the card game.
To get drugs?
Ah, no, no, no. by doing the card game or the using the machine, they can do the drug.
Oh, you mean it's the activity is addicting,
Yes.
like video game addiction, internet addiction, gambling
Mm-mm.
addiction.
Ah, yeah, gambling, I mean.
Yeah, gambling addiction.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so that's because your brain releases a reward chemical called dopamine.
Mm.
So when you get rewarded for some behavior, you want to
Mm-mm.
do that behavior more,
Mm.
like reproducing or
Mm-mm.
eating. Your
Mm.
brain gives you a reward. When you
Mm.
succeed at doing good in school, your brain gives you a reward. And you feel
Yes.
good.
Yeah, that
So,
yeah, I heard that in the gambling place, like the owner tried to sell the drug to them.
okay,
Mm-mm.
yeah, because people on drugs uh, gamble more,
Yeah, it is right.
right?
Mm-hmm.
They lose control of their ability to stop.
Mm-mm.
So it reinforces. Like in casinos, you can get
Ah,
free
yeah,
alcohol.
casino. Oh,
In
really?
casinos, you can get free beer and alcohol and
Oh.
wine because
Mm.
when you drink, you will gamble more
Mm.
and lose more money.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
So they always give free drinks.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind
Okay.
of crazy.
Yes.
So, did you enjoy the holiday yesterday?
Yes, kind of.
What
I'm
did
going
you?
to enjoy today.
Are you gonna have a long weekend?
Long weekend,
Yeah.
yes. Mm-hmm.
Are you gonna go on vacation?
Mm, actually, not vacation. I'm going to
No.
meet my boyfriend and we are going to watch the movie and also study together. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What
Mm-hmm.
movie? Joker?
No. Did you watch it?
No, not yet. Have
Mm, I'm
Did
going
you
to
watch?
watch the Korean movie.
What's it called?
It's like normal normal dating.
Normal Dating. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. So, I'm gonna have a baby soon, so I have to
Oh
take
yes.
my wife to the doctor for a
Mm.
checkup.
Oh, so nice. So sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's gonna give birth on November 24th,
Oh,
maybe
really?
sooner. Yeah, and I'm
I
gonna have
think that
a baby
yeah.
girl.
And also I think that you can do the paternal leave.
Maybe, yeah.
Mm-mm. Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be a baby girl.
Oh.
It's my first child.
Yes. Mm. Then you really fell in love.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, to wrap it up, I think banning things is not good because people have
Mm-mm.
a right to their body, and if they want to do something to themselves, that's their
Yes.
business.
Mm-mm.
Maybe it's not good
Mm-mm.
for them, but you can't protect people from themselves. They have
Mm-mm.
to figure that out for themselves. That's
Mm.
what freedom's about. And freedom means you have less safety,
Ah,
and
yes.
but you can do more
Mm-mm.
whatever you want to do.
Mm. Yes,
You have
I
to take
agree that.
responsibility for your decisions. So,
Mm. I
all
totally
right,
agree
I'll
that.
see you next time. Take care.
Okay, take care. Bye bye.